welcome to ETTO's Catch Up. I'm Will.
I'm Josh.
And welcome to the only show that goes, oh, sorry about that. You okay?
Are they?
I will find out.
Yeah, right. And does New York know too much?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the direction our podcast is going.
Yeah.
Going conspiracy theories.
Very interesting.
You said you got a lot to talk about in this catch up.
I do. I've got some stuff up top. We haven't done this for 2 or 3 weeks.
We haven't. July
And-
the 27th
Yeah, right.
was the last episode.
So 3 weeks
the
ago.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
June.
June.
Why do they have 2 months that look the same?
Right next to each other.
Why are they next to each other? It's stupid.
Dang it.
You don't put, imagine if it was January, July, and June, just the first 3 months of the year. Be ruined.
Yeah.
It's weird that they put 2 there and then the other ones at the start.
So I'll get the less interesting ones out of the way. It was just things that I found out that I was like, huh.
It's
That's weird.
other celebrities that voice GTA characters that died.
Absolutely, yes. Did you know that Hulu still has ads even though it's a paid subscription service? Yeah. How much does that suck?
No wonder America's in shambles.
What a way to go with that. That's great.
That's gross.
Yeah. So it's a streaming service like Netflix, but
Well,
you still get ads in the middle of shows, I think.
guess that's why all the other ones are like, we can do that then. Because
Maybe.
Netflix and Disney Plus are like, we're going to introduce that.
Really?
But it's like, you'll pay us $8 instead of $12, and for $8 there'll be ads. Like,
But
there'll be a lower tier.
You can pay an extra...
Basically, what we're on now will
Right.
always be ad-free, but
Okay.
they'll introduce the lower one with ads. And I
Sure.
thought that was weird, but if it exists on Hulu, I guess
Yeah.
that's why they
Okay.
are like cool with it.
Yeah, interesting.
But gross that there's no other way to watch Hulu. That's fucked.
That was way more than That was way more discussion about
That's
that
the
than I
boring
was
one.
expecting. Yeah, interesting. Also, I was listening to a podcast
Yep.
where a podcast guest who actually used to be the primary host, but is dropped off and now just guests on it sometimes.
Yep.
Referred to a game as a CRPG, and the other hosts were like, "The hell is that?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's a computer RPG. It's an RPG on a computer."
Interesting.
And that's like
That's real?
the real old school way of doing it, because original RPGs were like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
So
okay.
a CRPG.
You couldn't just say RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a CRPG is the computer version, which is like, it's weird that this guy is still saying that.
Yeah.
And he's a video game podcast
And not that
journalist
it's never
guy.
come up again before.
Yeah. Bizarre. They were fascinated. They were
Yeah.
like, what the hell are you talking about?
That's interesting.
Really weird.
And that's crazy because like Netflix and Disney Plus are thinking about introducing RPGs, and it's called the DRPG and the NRPG.
Digital RPG?
No, the Disney Plus RPG.
Oh,
I'm
and the
making a
Netflix.
joke.
Right.
We're
Yeah, okay.
continuing. Say something more interesting.
Damn
than
it.
Those two
I thought
things.
you were so...
I was in that one.
Yeah. Damn it, you got me.
No. Yeah.
I don't want to do this pod anymore. The last one, which is way more personal to me, way more exciting for me. The band Wishful Thinking are freaking back. This is a band that I don't think I've even shown you.
No.
Because they've not been a thing, or at least I haven't listened to them.
And you're so negative.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
can't imagine you listening to something called Wishful Thinking.
Wishful Thinking.
Yeah.
They're a band that I used to listen to in probably early high school.
Yep.
They're Australian. I thought they were from Sydney, but the band I think is now based in Melbourne. So I wonder whether, because I think from memory, a youth group leader at a youth group that I used to go to I think know the band, know some of the guys in the band.
Yeah.
But I think they actually started from Menai Anglican.
Wild.
Yeah.
Insane.
Like back when there weren't roads to Menai Anglican, it was like dirt. Like something like that, like bizarre. That I listened to them so freaking much. I'm pretty sure they broke up before I started listening to them as well.
Yeah, right.
So I
I
discovered them. Yeah, discovered them, fell in love with them. I think probably maybe 4 years ago, I went looking for them on Spotify, found the singer's like YouTube channel, and he's uploaded the 2 or 3 albums that they released. So you can listen to them on YouTube. But basically, this news came to me because I don't follow them on anything because they haven't been a thing.
Yeah.
It came to me through an ad on Instagram, which was bizarre. For some reason at the moment, most of my ads are sad music.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, that's weird.
Or like ads for bands where the music video has a skater in it.
Very specific.
That's almost all of my ads now are ads for bands.
They've just merged the two algorithms together. Yeah. Amazing.
It's bizarre, but I don't get ads for games anymore. I don't get ads for products anymore. It's just music. It's weird. It's totally changed.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, it's totally changed. I think I must have clicked on one and then it's like, we got you. And now that's all it is.
It opened the back end into the things that you actually enjoy.
Yeah. And so the ad that came up was like wishful thinking. I was like, no.
Not then.
No. It's been 15 years. Yeah. Surely not.
Yeah.
And looked into it. And they got back together in somehow 2020.
How'd you miss that?
They released an album or something.
Yeah.
Well, I missed that because they broke up 15 years ago and I haven't been following them.
Yeah, you should have followed their Facebook page.
Of course, yeah.
Well, or their MySpace page.
I probably followed their MySpace, but my mind is absolutely blown. I'm stoked that they're in Melbourne because I'll get to go see them, maybe talk to them one day because they're just a small band.
Say, I missed, you're so old that I missed when you were relevant.
Yeah.
That's what that's going to be your opening line. I missed it.
100%. Yeah. So it was a wild discovery. It was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
You
got a thing?
Nothing exciting like that. I can't tell you any facts about Hulu or RPGs or the band Wishful Thinking.
Well, I thought you did tell me a fact about that.
That's true. I gave you potentially more facts than the original article for that one.
You could tell me anything.
And you'll believe it. Shall we find out some more things?
Let's find out some more things.
A little thing that we
more relevant.
Tell me about your...
Yeah. So this one comes from Dolphin. I've got 4, so I'm top and tailing news this time. This is me, top and tail, in between. I've been collecting news and I couldn't get rid of any of these because they were all pretty interesting. Cool. This one's from Dolphin Pants. He's still tagging me in TikTok stuff every day, a few TikTok things every day, which is nice because that's the only TikTok I consume now is basically just what Dolphin sends me, which is great. And he suggested that this could be a catch-up news.
Okay.
I was like, yes.
And it is.
Correct. So last month, a bunch of YouTubers were in an uproar because their Destiny 2 content was getting DCMA notices out of nowhere, seemingly from Bungie. So they're getting pissed off at Bungie. They're like, why all of a sudden? What's happening? This has never been a problem. It's not a problem with like any other video game. Just them playing the game. Bungie jumped in and were like, that ain't us. We're going to try and figure this out.
Okay.
Because this is a huge problem.
Yeah.
Like this is
someone's
damaging their brand and stuff as well. So enter California YouTuber Lord Nazo or Nick Miner. He was uploading Destiny 2 soundtracks, like just the whole songs.
Yeah, okay.
And getting DCMA'd for that.
Yeah.
And no matter how many times he got DCMA'd, he would just re-upload them. To try and make money off the not DCMA'd
tiny
ones.
Little,
His channel was deleted after 23 infringements.
How?
I know, right?
How?
We almost got ETTO.
Yeah.
Like this happened to us.
Yeah.
Basically, someone was claiming to be someone else trying to DCMA us.
They made Sonic.
Yeah. In a podcast, in our original Sonic review. We had someone try and DCMA us.
Because we used an image of Sonic and they were like, I'm the creator of Sonic.
Yeah, they said they're claiming to create it because we didn't give whoever made Sonic
I am
Universal
Sega
or whatever.
You didn't say Sega made Sonic, so therefore you think you made Sonic.
Yeah, so
correct.
ETTO almost just completely disappeared. All of the content up until like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2020. That was a time.
That was a freaking time. So this guy went wild and made 96 DCMA takedowns against other YouTubers' Destiny 2 videos.
Oh, what a douche.
Which, as we realized when we got our incorrect DCMAs, is a huge loophole in YouTube's system.
Just say it.
Because I think one thing I missed out on our thing was we were like, we're pretty sure our channel gets deleted after 3 infringements.
Yeah.
And this person did it like 2, and we were like, crap. We have to fix this now because after 3, we're pretty sure YouTube just automatically deletes you and then goes to find out And like,
if it's right.
Yeah, but then they've deleted it, so content's gone anyway.
Yeah.
So Bungie found him,
Mm-hmm.
sued him for $7.6 million,
Jeez.
which is insane.
What?
But
how much did he get? Did he know? Like, do they know how much he was earning?
Yeah,
That seems like
I have no idea, but it's wild.
far
Like,
out.
so obviously, like, you know, they were claiming his content, so they were getting money off the audio that he was posting.
Yeah.
But then they did it as $7.6 million in damages. So I guess they were saying, like,
We lost
because
money.
of what you did, a lot of people got angry at us, and then people were probably boycotting
Falling off.
Bungie
Yeah.
to some extent.
Oh my god.
Plus, the YouTubers are probably pulling people into Destiny,
and now we're missing out on that as well.
and so they're missing a whole bunch of stuff.
Jeez.
Crazy,
Like, because he's clearly a Destiny player. Like, imagine having that to your name now.
Yeah.
Go joining a lobby and being like, oh, that's the guy that owes the company $7.6 million.
and probably cannot.
Yeah.
That dude is bankrupt.
Yeah. There's no way he has that money. No one has that money.
No, that dude is well bankrupt.
Far out.
Crazy.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of people just burning through dollars that companies could use.
Excellent.
There's a thing, that's why I said, oh no, are you okay? Not Fall Guys is on mobiles.
Okay.
It's called Stumble Guys.
Amazing.
And it is in the top 10 chart in the UK. I don't know what it is here or if it's even on our, it's only on Apple seemingly so far. Stumble Guys has been around for a while in soft launch, thank you, before exploding in popularity this year. Downloads have spiked over the past few months with up to 1.5 million players downloading the game per day. So you're going to add to that.
I'm not going to. I just want to see it. Yeah, it's
not here.
I've got it. Yeah,
right.
Fall Guys, absolutely.
So it's 1-to-1 the Fall Guys video game.
Yeah. The guys are just more people-like than like a pill.
Than
like
just
little pill boys.
Than little pill boy. Pill boy. What a show. The Good Place. Stumble Guys, in terms of money, has earned 6.6. So they could help out this guy. $6.6 million in revenue in June.
Whoa!
June alone.
Holy crap.
So they've clearly got microtransactions and cosmetics in the game that you can also pick up.
Yeah.
6.6 million in June.
That's nuts. Because June was when it went free to play, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So people have known about Fall Guys, gone, oh, I can get it because it's free to play.
Yeah.
Found a free to play app and gone, oh, this is Fall Guys. I'll give it to my kid.
Yeah, right.
It's like it's
Wait,
perfect.
so Stumble Guys has made that much? Or Fall Guys has made
Stumble Guys has made 6.
Oh, holy crap.
This knockoff app on the App Store has made $6.6 million in June.
That's nuts.
And the best thing, does it say? Oh, I thought I got the developers on this. I think it was like a team of 5 people in Finland.
Made Stumble Guys.
Yeah. So they're each a millionaire each.
That's crazy.
Which is nuts. And the question I have is, firstly, is there anything there's nothing Fall Guys can do about this, right?
I don't think so.
Like, it's not called it. They don't look like 1-to-1.
Yeah, it's kind of a genre of game now.
Yeah, and it's a thing that happens to every game.
Totally.
But surely they're going to put it on mobile now. Like,
yeah.
Whether because of this or like it's the plan. It's wild that Fall Guys isn't.
Yep.
Because it's like PUBGs and stuff are on there. Like, why wouldn't, and Fortnite, why wouldn't you have?
I wonder whether they're working towards that sort of thing. Because I wouldn't have this information if I didn't just listen to like 15 minutes of a podcast while having a shower today.
Yeah.
But apparently Nintendo have just announced a Kirby type Fall Guys game this week.
Cool.
So people are also expecting it to be free because it is 4 levels.
Fucking hell, Nintendo.
Not much. So I'm expecting it to probably be free.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're kind of cashing in on that sort of genre. So I can't imagine.
Fall Guys put on mobile, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah.
What else was I looking at? That's right. I was watching the Skate video announcement thing where they interviewed a bunch of developers and they were talking about where they're at and what they're thinking in terms of release schedule and all of that. It was like a 20-minute video, but most people are just like, it's free to play. and there's crossplay. That's all anyone took out of it.
Yep.
But one of the things was they were like, oh yeah, like it'll come to mobile, free to play. And it was like, holy crap, what? So literally be able to play skate anywhere at any point in time, which is nuts.
How do you feel about Skate going back to just like the Call of Duty thing of just calling it the same thing as the first game?
That's fine. They
talked about that?
explained it on there too. Yeah, they were like, it's in no way a sequel.
Yeah.
It's not like, it's barely even like a reboot. It's kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
So they're like, this is...
It's not worth calling it 5 or 4.
And they were sort of saying like, this is it. This will probably be the Skate game forever. So it's going to be the games as a service. So he's like, this is it, period. That's why there's a full stop at the end of the name Skate now.
Nice.
This is it.
Nice.
Done. This is Skate.
Good Skate, man.
So it's pretty cool.
Cool. Do you also say that, like, I don't know if people have hacked in, but they've gotten basically the version that's in the trailers is available to play, and the devs are like, please don't play that.
Yeah, right.
People have like, and there's a demo, but it's like, it's somehow it's got leaked out of the studio.
Cool, because you can sign up. You can sign up and get like beta codes or pre alpha codes, I think they call it.
It's the grey box level.
Yeah. So we are essentially the QA testers, but they're like, we want the fans to tell us what they want in this game.
Yeah, cool.
Which is really cool.
Sick.
So
awesome. Skate, everybody.
Stars, everybody. PlayStation Stars is a new service that they're rolling out as well.
I thought it was going to be a sequel to All Stars.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I'm actually pretty interested in this, and I think like we will be part of this easily because it doesn't really involve much.
Okay.
It's free.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. So it's basically along the same lines as like Xbox's rewards program.
Oh, cool.
It's basically that for PlayStation.
Cool.
So it's launching later this year, free to join. You can earn rewards by completing a variety of campaigns or activities. There's like a monthly check-in, so you just get rewards from playing games every month.
Yep.
And there will be other rewards for playing like specific games or entering like specific tournaments, winning specific trophies within those tournaments, or earning specific trophies. And there's even ones for being the first person to platinum a new title in your time zone.
Cool.
Which is pretty wild.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. So there's some pretty sick stuff in there.
Yeah. What are the rewards?
So points can be redeemed in a catalog that can include PSN, wallet funds, and other PlayStation Store products. So I think it's kind of just like credit.
Yeah, cool.
In a way, you can just use it to buy games and stuff.
Yep.
PS Plus members automatically earn points for just purchasing stuff on the store. So if you just buy stuff, you get extra credits.
So then that one's like Nintendo's gold coins.
Yeah,
cool.
Kind of like that, or like EB.
Yeah.
With your EB membership and stuff like that. Or a Porto. Go to a Porto, just get stuff.
That's true.
Dimix books, they do that. The other day, when there's 4 books. I bought the other day. I bought 3 of them to start with, and they were like, "Oh, you can get $15 off this," and I was like, "Sure." And then I went back the next day and bought another book. Yeah, and they were like, "You can get $9 off this." I'm like, "Wait, what?
What the fuck?"
It was because what I had spent the day before was about $90. Yeah, and they give you 10%.
Jeez,
which is like a lot.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Dimix is great.
Dimix is freaking awesome. Yeah.
I'll buy more books.
This got pretty dicey on the internet, this part.
Yep.
As part of PlayStation Stars, we are unveiling a new type of reward called digital collectibles.
Yeah.
What's that make you think of?
Days.
Yeah. Collectibles are as diverse as our portfolio of products and franchises. They're digital representations of things PlayStation fans enjoy, including figurines of beloved and iconic characters from games and other forms of entertainment, as well as cherished devices that tap into Sony's history and innovation. Obviously, everyone thought that it was NFTs, but it's not. You can't sell them. It's just like it's just a collectible. It's just like probably a thing you can attach to your profile picture or something. Check this out. I got this thing.
Yeah. But
that's
anyone can own it.
Yeah, anyone
like-
can get it. It's
yeah.
not a one-time thing. It's
Yep.
just a digital collectible. That's all.
Yeah, but we've got the sour taste of NFTs.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So everyone thought that, but they've said that's not
Yeah, cool.
what it is.
I wonder
You
if
can't
it
buy them.
was, and then in the
Yeah,
back end
they
they're
were
gone, no, let's just tweak this a little bit.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Just take out the payment system or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, so that sounds, most of that sounds great.
Yeah.
The digital collectibles,
Yeah, whatever.
currently questionable, we'll
Yeah.
see. But at the same time,
Let's go.
if we're just earning rewards and
Yeah.
able to pay for games cheaper by using the system, which we do very frequently,
Yeah.
it's going to be fine.
It's funny because it's like, we didn't need this to want to hunt trophies.
Not at
We're
all.
already doing it.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's like Xbox needed it because there's no platinum to there's no end to their trophy system.
Yeah.
In a way, whereas like PlayStation, there is already a goal. So it's funny that they're like, more goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, more things to be excited about.
And I'm almost expecting this as well to possibly, like maybe there's PS Plus exclusive
Yep.
rewards because they've said it's going to continue to evolve over time. So there will be more.
Yep.
PS Plus specific ones to play the PS Plus games.
Yeah.
To bring you in.
Yeah,
And be like,
yeah.
play this for 15 minutes or earn this trophy or, win this thing and then you get this reward, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like that's something that will get me into playing the PlayStation games, I reckon.
Godfall.
For sure. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's cool.
Which is really cool, which is another thing I only realized last night when jumping onto Xbox when we were streaming
Peppa
last
Pig.
night. One of the current rewards is to play I forget which game it is, but it's like a game that I think recently came to Game Pass.
Yeah, cool.
It's like play this game for an hour
Yep.
and then get a reward or something, earn something within this game,
Yeah, cool.
which is really cool.
That'd be good for indie devs as well.
Totally. Yeah.
Like, no one wants to play that thing. But if you play it, you'll get Nathan Drake's head.
That's right.
There you go.
100%. So yeah, cool little thing.
That's sick. Speaking of sick,
Oh,
Barney the
Me.
Dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're pretty ill. Barney the Dinosaur, obviously fun-loving creature.
yeah.
Kind of still is, but he's getting a live-action film.
Oh,
Or at least he was when it was reported in 2019 that he was. But there's still news, so he is.
okay.
Barney the Dinosaur movie is being developed with Get Out actor Daniel Kaluuya, who was like Get Out, the main character, but Black Panther's mate in that movie.
Yeah.
He will be the producer on this film.
Okay.
Under his new company, new in 2019, 59% Banner, which is a weird name for a company.
That's very strange.
It doesn't mean anything.
Not at all.
I hate it.
What? Where did you get that from?
I don't know. The number, the word.
Fascinating. That's bizarre. Yeah.
Odd.
Okay.
Next week, I'll bring it with the what that's about.
Awesome.
The company is co-producing it alongside Mattel Films as well. So it's this was also announced around the time Barbie was announced.
Sure.
So it's like all these films are starting to come out of the woodworks.
Yep.
Kaluuya said this in 2019, October 2019.
Okay.
Barney was a I hate that word. Ubiquitous figure in many of our childhoods. Then he disappeared into the shadows, left, misunderstood. We're excited to explore this compelling modern day hero and see if his messages of I love you, you love me can stand the test of time. Which sounds amazing.
What? That's bizarre.
Like that is a fucking elevator pitch.
A hero as well.
Yeah.
Calling Barney a hero.
Lost to time. Amazing.
That's amazing.
That was in October 2019. October 2020 came back and said, it's weird. These are all three different quotes from just time.
Yeah,
that
sure.
He's talked about this
Just
movie.
over time.
So in 2020, he talked about it again. Barney taught us, I love you, you love me. Won't you say you love me too? That's one of the first songs I remember. And what happens when it isn't true? I thought that was really heartbreaking.
Whoa.
I have no idea why, but it feels like it makes sense. It feels like there's something unexpected that can be poignant but optimistic. Especially at this time now, I think that's really, really needed. So this was during COVID. He was like, what if we did
Jeez. It's intense. I can say that when it's not true or it's not
it's pretty
returned.
sad.
I kissed a girl on the cheek when I was about 13 or 14 and she said, "Oh." And I was like, all right, I'm going home.
And then you started singing the Barney song.
Yeah.
She's like,
Just
all right.
through my tears.
Yeah. I love you. You love me.
Please.
And then now, this month, So October 2019, October 2020. I can't say the second one.
October.
Now.
Yeah.
Which is obviously July 16th. He said it now. He's talking to us right now. He said, as of now, the Barney project is still moving forward, but remains in the writing stage. So it's being written for the past 4 years.
Sure.
He admits that he's not fully, that he's fully aware most people have perceived him to be on the serious side. And with Barney, he hopes to challenge those perceptions. Another quote. My last number of films have been so aligned to kind of what I stand for as a man. But there are a whole lot of things that I do as a man. I love kids' films. How did everyone get into films? Watching kids' films. That's the same thing 3 times, Daniel.
Yeah.
I don't want to restrict myself to the limitations of what I'm perceived as. So I'm going to make a fucking Barney film. This man is wild.
That's bizarre.
It's so wild that
Such a choice.
Like, if this happens, I'm glad I know these 3 quotes.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he's so dedicated to this film, it could be shit.
It could be.
It's like, it's wild. And it's not like Barney's going to be a human.
Yeah, Barney already was live action as well, wasn't he? Because wasn't it a dude in a suit? Yeah.
So it's like, is it a dinosaur? Is it a real version of that suit?
Yeah.
Is it
like a CGI?
Yeah.
Like CGI, like alien dinosaur type of thing in the real world.
In the real world. Is it the man inside the Barney suit? And it's a story about that guy?
Yeah.
Because that could be cool.
Is it a story about like where he's been? It's like a Chip and Dale situation.
Yeah. And there's not a single mascot in the world.
Yeah.
There's none of them.
We need a mascot
hero.
Of love.
Yeah. It needs to remind us that sometimes people don't love you.
That's right.
But there you go. The Barney live action film coming at some point.
Have you seen the stuff about the Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
Looks freaking bizarre.
And it's really confusing because basically the Winnie the Pooh IP has been released from Disney. So anyone can make Winnie the Pooh stuff.
Yeah.
But the stipulation is that it would have to not be the Winnie the Pooh of Disney. So it would have to be based on the books. And the books, he doesn't have a red shirt. But in this film, in this horror film, he's got a red shirt on.
Right.
And it's like, that should go against the law.
Yep. Okay.
Which is really weird. But yeah. A horror film with Winnie the Pooh.
Freaking bizarre. Speaking of horror films.
Ooh.
New York.
Oh, yeah.
This week, have you heard about this? They played a nuclear attack survival ad on television.
What the fuck?
Just out of nowhere, and everyone's very concerned. And like,
that's not even conspiracy. That's just real.
It just happened.
Okay.
It's freaking weird. But it opens with a narrator saying, "So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how or why. Just know that the big one has hit. So what do we do?" It's almost like an infomercial.
Yeah. It's Resident Evil. It's the Joy ad.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like
totally.
Yeah, it's too real.
Like that's how it started.
Yeah.
Their 3 main steps were get inside. They said cars are not enough.
Yeah.
So get inside a building.
I mean, you're watching the television, so I assume you're inside.
Yeah. But this is like, you know it, but then if it's hit, run inside. Try and get inside as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Stay inside was the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So also being as close to the middle of the building as possible.
Yeah.
So
okay.
like, yeah. Just staying away from windows and stuff because there will probably be radiation leaking and things like that.
Yep.
And then follow media for more instructions. And they now have like an app that like will give you updates. So they're like, sign up to this app.
Okay.
That sort of thing. It's freaking weird.
That's bizarre.
And then ends with, you got this. It's like, that's not the way to end that.
No.
You've just terrified.
You've got this.
An entire state.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Only
and then also like kind of the world.
Yeah.
That's gotten out.
Yeah. What do they know?
What do they know?
What do they know?
So the mayor has been questioned on this.
Yeah.
Eric Adams.
Mm-hmm.
He said he approved it. And he's just like, better safe than sorry. So we're just letting you know. And it came pretty soon after some recent big attacks in the Ukraine, recent missile attacks and stuff like that. But it's kind of gotten America very concerned.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
What do the government know and why are they suddenly...
Yeah.
Like, is New York about to not be there anymore. Like,
is it the start?
That's insane.
That's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
No, neither.
Neither does America.
It's Jesus. Weird. But that's it. That's all I got for that. But it was just fascinating. I needed to talk about it.
Well, we always talk about coming back to stories. If you find out anything more about that, I feel like we should keep everyone informed.
100%.
Keep us posted.
If anything happens with that, I feel like the world will know about it. Because the next step of that is probably a nuclear bomb.
It should be aware of, there's no real quiet version of the next thing. Yeah. Weird.
Insane. But New York, good luck to you.
Good. Yeah.
Hope you're okay.
I hope you're still there. I want to go one day.
I would like to go.
But if that's scary to you, I'll go something way more frightening.
Okay.
As you know, the world is not looking well in terms of being able to buy a lot of produce.
Yes.
And if you're in Fiji, McDonald's have announced that they're due to a global shipping issue. Many of fan favorites on the menu will not be available. So if you're in Fiji, I'm sorry. Big Macs, cheeseburgers, quarter pounders, McFeast, basically ETTO, what do you call it?
Basically burgers.
Fillet of fish. That's all you can really get.
The only burger now.
Yeah. Meat's gone.
Yeah. Chicken?
No. Chicken and meat are basically not there. It's just fish. That's the only thing they can
get.
That's rough. Because that's the McFeast is chicken, right?
I don't know.
I don't know what the McFeast is. But yeah. So basically, old mate, where's his name? Fiji operations manager.
Okay.
Damon Gregg.
Damon
Gregg said that the container ships have been late loading and late leaving. So that's the key issue behind it. We understand it's very frustrating for customers to come in, expect something and not get it. This next line is the reason it's in here.
Okay.
I should have looked into this more. Especially given Fiji has just recovered from a chicken nuggets shortage. Especially. Like it's a real national disaster.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's such a sweet sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
In the last 12 months, of course, also Japan had to cancel all sales on medium and large sized portions of fries due to a potato shortage.
My goodness.
And then over in the UK, tomatoes had to be cut down into portion sizes due to shortage of tomatoes. And then, of course, here, lettuce fucking missing. So slowly but surely, salad's gone in the world.
Yep.
You'll never be able to eat a salad again.
What are vegans doing now?
Yeah, fuck them.
What can they do?
Well, don't go to Fiji because you can't get meat. But everywhere else in the world, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to have to bite a cow one day.
Bite a cow. Oh, man.
So, sad times.
It's intense. Yeah.
And
there's a wheat shortage at the moment because there's no bread.
So no buns?
Yeah.
And you can't even use lettuce as the bun? So it's just going to, what is it going to be? 2 pieces of fish and some sauce.
Yeah, it'll be KFC's Double Down or whatever they call it, where the buns are meat instead.
Gross, disgusting.
I say gross, but it's just a lot. It's just a big thing of chicken.
It's just
instead.
Eating meat. You could knife and fork that. You're just having a nice thing.
Them essentially just giving you 3 pieces of chicken.
That's true.
You're just eating chicken with some lettuce in it.
I will also say that the power of McDonald's branding, that I read all that and I'm like, I want McDonald's.
Yeah.
As soon as you're like, Big Mac.
Before it's gone.
Before there's an end, you can't get it anywhere.
Yeah.
Same thing happened, the Loki season 2 photos have come out and they're filming outside of a McDonald's and you can see the big M in the background. I'm just like, I want McDonald's now.
Yeah. That is funny because when I went to Sydney last weekend, I got Macca's maybe 4 times. In those 3 to 4 days.
Why?
When I arrived.
Yeah. Airports.
Actually, so I got it when I got to the airport.
Yeah.
We got ice creams on the way home when my parents picked me up from the airport.
Yep.
After the funeral that I went up for, we got ice creams again. The same ice creams. We just got the same thing.
Jesus Christ.
We're on the way home. We're like, let's do it. We're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I think for some reason, so my sister was away in Europe, so my brother-in-law and nephew came over on Sunday.
Yep.
We got it then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I got it again on Monday. I did because I was
stuck at the airport.
Yeah, because the airport, my flight was delayed for over an hour.
Yep.
And had 4 different gate changes, and I'm like, screw this, I'm getting food.
I'm getting Macca's.
Yeah, so I got Macca's again. So it was just like
Macca's week.
Maybe I've had my fill now. Maybe I don't need any more.
Maybe you could have your fill load of fish.
Oh, there it is. No, I don't think I'll ever get a fill.
Only
of fish.
Dad. Only Alan Yates has fill of fish.
Does he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm always like, were people shocked? Like,
yeah.
When you order that, and people are like, what the fuck is going on
Totally.
here?
I guess we only have one of them, so you can have that one.
It's ready. It's been ready since 1964.
Love it. Gross. Well, from a shortage to people that probably have way too much money.
Oh.
I love the lean forward you did just then. BMW have released, I don't know if this is a new car, but the 530e. Are you aware of this car?
No. Not even the letter.
Okay. Sure. Now has a subscription service to unlock features within the car.
All right.
Yep. So I was thinking about this though. Only in the shower just then I was thinking about my news things. And there was something about it that I'm like, part of this I kind of get.
There's something in here.
There's something that I'm like, all right, this is maybe okay. So heated seats, advanced cruise control, and automatic beam switching are some of the things. I have a list at the end, so I'll go through the whole list.
You do like a list?
I love a list. Freaking love a list. Heated seats feature is $18 a month.
Yep.
Or you can buy it for the lifetime of the car for $415.
Yep.
You can do that. I think this was USD, not AUD as well.
Yep.
Because I think it was IGN.com.
Yeah, okay.
Just .com.
Yeah.
So
yep.
I would guess this is USD, so it's probably closer to 500, 550 Australian. High beam assist was $12 per month or $237 for the lifetime.
Yep.
Some were costing up to, for the lifetime, nearly $900 for, like, I haven't bought a new car.
Yep.
I'm aware that buying the extra
add-ons,
features costs significantly extra, but I'm unaware of how much.
Yeah.
But basically, the cars come with all of these features.
Yep. You're unlocking
them. You can just unlock them at any time through essentially their, like, in-car system. You can make a purchase, which seems bizarre.
It is odd, yeah.
It's like, to some extent, I'm like, that's pretty gross. To another extent, I'm like, there could be something in that.
Yeah.
Because, heated seats.
Don't need it all year.
Probably only useful for a couple of months.
Yep.
So then, instead of having to pay, what was it, $415, you can pay less than $60 for winter.
Yeah.
And then you're like, done. Don't need it anymore until next year.
And
it's like
you don't even need to think about the fact that if you just pay for it up front, it's done. It's like it's such a small amount that if you paid that every year, you'll forget that you're kind of wasting money.
Yeah.
It's like it's $60. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like I'll forget that I paid that next year and I'll do it again. It's fine.
For sure. Totally.
Yeah.
There's what was it? Advanced cruise control. Probably only really helpful if you're going on a long drive.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So the list, we've got active cruise control, which I think is the advanced cruise control.
Yep.
Adaptive M suspension. What that is. Apple CarPlay preparation. Don't know what that is.
Right.
BMW driver recorder.
Yeah.
Wondering if that's like a dash cam sort of thing.
Cool.
BMW safety camera information.
So you don't know how to work it.
I guess. Driving assistant plus. Maybe that's the cruise control assist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cars, man.
Front seat heating. High beam assist. So I think that's like it automatically swaps to like, or it automatically like turns
Detects,
on your lights or turns on high beam and stuff like that.
Yep.
Iconic Sounds Sport.
Okay.
Which I think is just a better sound system. So it's in the car.
Yep. I wonder if it does the thing because there's a lot of cars that have inbuilt sounds that ride with the car. So like iconic sounds, like whether it makes your car sound like other models.
Yeah.
Because that's a thing some cars have.
Yeah, nice.
So it's like it's cosmetics for your car, basically.
They could also probably do a similar thing with that sort of technology, which is like what do you call it? The headphones, like sounds.
Yeah, soundproof. Like
soundproof headphones and stuff.
Yeah.
That is actually taking in the information, like the sound from outside, and feeding in the inverse sound to cancel out the sound from outside. And that's how it's doing noise cancelling. It's not like just because it's sealing your ears. It's literally inverting the sound. So they could do that with the sound of outside of the car to make the inside of the car way quieter.
Yeah.
That could be a thing in there. The map update package. So I guess the maps update.
It's stuck.
You can subscribe to that. But again, I guess you could do that once a year.
It's just downloading an update.
So once a year it just updates, and then you don't have to sub to that every single month to get monthly updates. Online entertainment. So I guess
Virgin flight package.
You can get movies and stuff in the car. And steering wheel heating.
Oh, cool.
Seems very, again, unnecessary.
I would never use that.
But
it's the one part of my body that's hot in a car.
Totally. So those are the things, but I feel like some of those things, there's something to it.
For sure.
There could be something to it. It sounds gross at the same time. But
there's something I think there's just so much shit you don't need, but when they say it to you in the car place, you're like, I could need that. So this is the perfect thing of like, well, now I do. So I'll get it.
For some reason, this is, I've turned around on that one.
Yeah, by the end of that, it's not bad. Brought to you by BMW. ETTO's catch-up. Buy a 500e. Is that what that is?
530E.
No, well, the 500e is far better, so I would go with the 5.
Much better.
Yeah, I love a big E. It's the middle part of the podcast where we say, hey,
what's up?
How you doing? This is a long podcast. We're getting to the rec seg. Rec. I realize now that this is a video that goes to YouTube, I'll have to come up with a title card for that. So it's not just us going,
just waiting.
We'll wait for that to be over.
I just try and
you bounce along.
Move my head in time with it, but it's so not in time.
It's just so staccato and not rhythmic.
The
rec seg is where we don't. It's called the rec seg in the idea that here's things that you should watch, but it's generally just we've watched things.
It's just what we've been doing.
The combined thing that we've been doing, which we haven't finished yet, it's the most recent thing, is Resident Evil. We've watched 4 episodes of it. It's pretty good.
Pretty good so far.
It's pretty good so far.
Stuff. I don't know what happened to Halo.
But
this show,
it's
quite good.
Any other show.
Insane.
I don't know what it is. I think, and the thing I was thinking about this show is, and we've talked about it, is because there's 2 time zones that are happening at the same time. And
not time zones, time
places.
Time places.
Periods of time. And like
15 years apart or something.
And it feels like they pitched the future show and Netflix are like, cool, here's your budget. And they're like, okay, that's enough for 4 episodes. And they went, but we need 8. And so they wrote this other thing because I don't know how good it will ever be. The past time, which is set in 2022. I don't know if that's ever going to get better than it is. It really feels like it's there to pad for the budget they don't have. Which is fine. It's good.
And to give you more information.
Yeah.
Because it's clearly the future stuff is
just
leading to something. She's on
a path.
She's on a path. She's going somewhere, although she just keeps getting torn away from it. It's painful.
It's a video game. It really feels like a video game.
It's like a Last of Us.
Totally. I see it in the distance. Oh, fuck.
And then you just get hit. It's freaking, it's almost frustrating.
But
it's very good.
It's a good show. And then the other one that we've watched and finished is Under the Banner of Heaven.
Nice. Nailed it.
Under the Banner of Heaven, which is the Emmy-nominated Andrew Garfield's show.
Yes.
It's very good.
It's very, very good. It's not religious at all. I feel like if I recommend it to Christians, I need to preface it. Because it's not a Christian show.
No, it says the word heaven in it.
At all, yes, it sounds like it could be.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what is it like? Because the premise of the show, Andrew Garfield plays a Mormon detective. There's a big murder that's happened with very crazy Mormon family. And he's kind of investigating
very cult-like, insular.
I was trying to find the word exclusive. Cult. I said crazy.
Yeah.
Messed up stuff. And it kind of is like, there's a lot of him questioning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, how is it as someone religious watching that? Obviously not being your religion, but you know.
Yeah. Different religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think, yeah, it's hard because there's so many, like, I guess through some of the stuff that has been said in chat before, it's big, and you know, being outside of my very insular Christian bubble in Sydney, I'm realizing more and more how like how much a lot of those sorts of like Christian religions cross over, and people that aren't within this space don't understand the differences.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Because like Catholicism and Christianity get crossed over a lot when there's actually a lot of differences and stuff. We don't have a pope, we don't do mass, we don't do that sort of thing. We're a lot less religious than Catholics.
Yep.
And then Mormons are just like a whole nother step.
It's a new tier.
Based on this show, and I learned a lot about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super interesting watching it. It's like some parts of it can be a little confronting at times, thinking about like I guess like stuff could fall apart in almost any religion at any point in time, realistically. But there's a lot of super crazy history in Mormonism. It's like what the hell?
Show it.
It's pretty intense. Which I know there's a lot of that in other religions too. Yeah. But I guess it's kind of it's an area where you've got to
put it on a shelf.
Not put it on a shelf.
Yeah.
But like acknowledge that, and you know, that wasn't the base of the religion. Like there's extreme sects.
It's a shit word.
Of all religions.
There's
like you have the people in the city that are like preaching fire and brimstone, and that is awful. I hate that. I hate
it's the wrong end,
because I'm like, we're kind of on the same team, but you are not helping us at all. And you get that in news and stuff.
The nuclear ad for New York.
Totally.
Doing the wrong way, buddy.
So there's a lot of extremism in all religion that it gives Christianity, Catholicism, Mormonism like a bad past, but Mormonism started bad. Like it really, that was the fundamentals was very wrong. And so but you know, Christianity started, you know, like there's a lot of crazy crap in the Bible, but it was all, you know, pointing to Jesus, who was like, you're all nuts. Like you've really messed up. I'm here to kind of fix this stuff. And give you a better way to do things. That was the whole idea, I guess. In a very simple way to put it.
That's good.
But we're all human. We all keep messing up. So Christianity and stuff probably does have some bad history throughout history. But it's like, we're human. It's the point. Like we can't do it ourselves. We're not perfect. People in the church aren't perfect. Sometimes they probably give off the vibe that they are, or churches are like, we are perfect, and people look into a church and be like, well, there's a lot of hypocrisy. Because we're also human and we do the wrong thing, I guess. There's a lot there. That's kind of my thought on it, I guess.
It's a crazy thing to think, because like I look at it as fiction. Like there's not in like a negative way. It's like there's no there's no reference point for me to what Andrew Garfield's character is going through. That's why I ask, because I'm like, it's just all fiction to me. It's like he's a Jedi and he doesn't know if he wants to be a Jedi. That's all I've got.
It's a book.
Like I've got no. So it's like I would assume having a backing of any religion would add a new level to the show of seeing it go through.
There were some interesting points in it. This is now a review of the show.
No, I'll let it happen.
There were some interesting points, especially towards the end, when they catch the bad guy and the girl is yelling like they don't know what they're doing. That is something that Jesus prayed to God when he was on the cross getting crucified. Because they were crucifying him, and he says, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They don't they don't understand that they are actually crucifying the Christ.
Yep.
There are a few lines like that throughout the show.
Yeah, cool.
Directly taken from scripture, but they're taking it out of context or comparing themselves
Using
to
it,
God or Jesus.
Cool.
So
cool.
it was, it's an intense show though. It's really, really good. Very, very well written.
It's an interesting one as well that we didn't binge it as much as we probably could have, because you just finish it and you're like, not like Resident Evil, it's like, oh, one more. It's like, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Let's have a break.
It's exhausting. But also we couldn't really binge it that much.
It was week to week for us.
Yeah, it was week to week release, but it's all on Disney Plus Star. So go check it out if you're interested, but freaking hell, very, very good show.
Good.
Long episodes too, about an hour each.
And feel long.
And an hour and a half for the final.
Yeah. So good. So good. Have you got more watchies? Because I got 2 more watchies.
I've only got kind of the other things that we've watched. So we finished Umbrella Academy, which we haven't really talked about. Stranger Things and Miss Marvel.
Yeah, true.
So we're about to do a Miss Marvel pod after this with Ben. In 4 minutes.
Yeah, we can do this.
But yeah, Stranger Things.
It's good.
Really liked it.
Really good.
Really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy. It got better towards the end, I think.
Yeah.
There were some storylines. It's like any season, really. There are some storylines where you're like, yes, we're back to these guys.
Yeah.
And it's always the same. It's always Klaus. It's always 5.
Yeah.
Always carrying the show so much.
Diego got some
fun stuff as well. Yeah. Because he's been very bland in the last 2 seasons.
That's it.
It's been great. Miss Marvel, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I've been still playing The Messenger. I have a little more to say about it. It's freaking great. So it started with like a level by level structure. So you just get to the end of a level, defeat a boss, and then it's like there's a little cutscene of you running to the next level, and then starts the new thing. And it's kind of like, the next story of progression. But now there was a bunch of twists in the middle, and it's become an open world of all of those levels.
Sick.
That are now interconnected.
So it's a Metroid kind of thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
So it was level to level and you went through it, but there were very clearly like places that are blocked off.
Yep.
But the game is split. Yeah, it's kind of, the game is also split between 2 time periods, and you travel, there's areas within the new levels, or not the new levels, the levels that are now totally open world.
Yep.
But there's places where you can pass through like a kind of glowy strip right down the middle because it's side scrolling.
Yep.
That will take you to the other time period.
Cool.
And it's like thousands of years apart.
Yeah.
So that unlocks the areas that previously were very clearly locked away from you at this point in time.
In the future or past, it's like, cool.
It's different. So it's really cool. There's a lot of cool like platforming puzzles with that as well. So as you're sort of like needing to very quickly platform, you also need to go through one of those. But as you get to it, it's like there's a wall there and I can't get through it.
Yeah.
But if you manage to like hit the time travel,
Yeah.
it swaps you through when that wall's gone. So you need to keep going, but very quickly you need to be like, crap, the wall's still going. There's like another platform that I need to jump on, but I couldn't see it before, but now I can. It's nuts. It's really, really, really cool. So absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Was that one, because you were saying there's a bit that you punch in the wall. Was that one of those things, or is it a boss?
No, that one is just a really tough platforming section. There's no like weird time travel-y platforming to do. It's just really hard. So and I didn't get to play it at all yesterday, so I haven't gotten back to that section. I'm still stuck in it at this point in time. But yeah, loving that. And I've only got one more thing after this, but
cool.
You got another thing?
I just got two things that I watched. Two movies. Well, 4 movies.
Okay.
One of them was the 3 movies of the Fear Street thing. I just watched.
Oh, nice.
I think
I watched Sadie Sink.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's in the middle one.
Yeah.
Maya Hawke is in the first one.
Cool.
The premise of it is it's a horror film series set across time. The first one's 1994. It's like 1994, 1975, and 1966 are the 3 time zones that it happened in.
Yeah.
And it's that way. It starts in the future
it goes
and ends
backwards.
in the past.
Interesting.
Which is really cool. Okay. And like, it was far better than I thought it would be.
Okay.
I watched all of it because I think that it would be a good date thing. And like, I will at some point when I have a relationship watch it. I think that it's a good one to like if you want to watch some horror films, you'll probably get a kick out of it more so with a partner that you can kind of like.
Yeah, sure.
It's very like Friday the 13th, like just corny. The music's really good. And yeah, that's way better than I thought it would be.
Are they connected?
Yeah. It's one story.
Sweet.
Set across the 3. It's really like
set across 3, but backwards in time.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
The way it gets to the last one is fucking wild. And what they do in the last one is so weird.
Awesome.
It's surprising how good it is.
How long is each?
An hour and a half.
Okay.
About that, I think. Yeah.
It's decent.
Yeah. Maybe more. Maybe no. I think the first one's an hour and a half. The other are like an hour 50. So like it gets longer for the others.
Yeah, cool.
All Netflix. So well worth a watch.
Yes.
The other thing, watched a film that I thought was like my second least favorite Marvel movie. It's now like just before the really good ones. Like middle of the Captain Marvel. It's fucking great.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's really good. I was sitting scrolling for Disney Plus. I'm like, what do I watch? And Miss Marvel being out, it was one of the top things. And I'm like, wonder if it's shit. And 10 minutes in, I'm like, it's good. And then like at the end of it, I'm like, this is really fucking good. And so
I feel like I got a lot of negative press because of Brie Larson around that time.
Because people were stupid.
People were just hating on her a lot.
Yeah. I just remember it being badly made, but it was just really fun. And I forgot Ben Mendelsohn as Talos is the fucking best thing in the world.
Of course.
Like when he slimps into Maria, their house, and he's got his drink. He's like, you really lock your doors. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
It's like a milkshake or something, isn't it? Yeah.
And then there's the scientist they keep cutting back to that just has stupid faces. Where he's like, you're a scientist and you didn't know it was in space. And you just cut to him. He's like, And so what is happening? And the fucking, they put a disc in and they're waiting for it to load. And
that's
it's just like 5 minutes of loading.
Yeah, because it's the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. It's
amazing.
It is. The Nick Fury stuff hasn't aged well. The CGI, which we thought was amazing at the time. It's it's already showing, which is surprising. I thought it would look, but it's like, there's something a bit wobbly about it already. So that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, no, Captain Marvel, give it a watch.
Nice.
Really fun. Like I've thought about it.
Okay.
I've thought about it. I haven't thought about Thor Love and Thunder since I saw it. I've thought about this one.
Really? Yeah.
Like, get back to this stuff.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
So
it's a very fun movie. Looking forward to the Marvels.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, so my last thing, and then I guess we have one more thing that we can say, which we said on the stream last night, but there might be people that weren't there.
Yep.
But I listened to Kate Bush's album, Hounds of Love, which is where Running Up the Hill is from. It's the title. It's the first track.
Yep.
It's really good. It gets real weird towards the end.
Yeah, cool.
She gets like kind of weird and experimental using like samples of people talking and stuff. So it's sort of, the more I listened to it, the more I felt like I was zoning out because
it's not music
It felt weird. It felt weirder and weirder. But I do want to listen to it. I think I listened to it twice the first time I listened to it.
Yep.
So it just repeated and I continued listening. I was in the city just wandering around waiting for someone.
Yep.
They were like, I'll be 10 minutes and it was like an hour and a half. So I listened to the album twice.
Yeah, good.
But track 3 hit me, I think, the hardest.
Yep.
It's called The Big Sky. Mm-hmm. And it's just got this really cool chunky bass line in it that was sort of like, oh yeah. Like just musically it was really punchy.
Yeah.
So it was very, very cool. But yeah, really good album. I kind of want to listen to the rest of it. Mm-hmm. As I tweeted, my dad has always loved Kate Bush. And is stoked to hear that because they've never seen Stranger Things. They're not going to watch it. Yeah. He's stoked to hear that she's she's back. For some reason
I thought they'd watch.
Yeah, not that one. Weird. There's a few other shows that they sometimes jump into them. Dad watched Squid Game.
Their grandchild. They should really watch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Should really watch. The reason he exists.
My sister definitely has.
I think that's probably why. I just assumed it was family.
Yeah. No, so just me and her.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool album.
Cool.
Go check it out. Hounds of Love.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new, 40 years old.
Top 100.
There you go.
Metallica's up there now.
I heard. Yeah,
they're going to be raking in those dollars,
of course.
I will overlay this with like royalty-free music because we'll put it on. This dropped. This is my musical recommendation.
Okay,
and I just want you to. I don't know if you know this exists, but I hope you don't.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so good.
That's amazing. Cool. So driver's license, Michael Bublé, go look it up because we can't have that on the pod.
No, but my God.
But go check it out because my goodness, that was stunning.
Yeah. Like, what is her life?
It's nuts.
What is her fucking... She's 19.
Yeah.
What is that?
Wild.
Wow, my God.
So cool.
Yeah, no, it's a bit like that. Is that it?
Pretty much.
I'll just quickly...
That's Rex.
We need to... Rec. Thank you.
Nice.
Quickly announce the thing?
Quickly announce the thing. Do you want to do your part?
I'm leaving.
He's leaving.
I'm not going to be in... Well, no one's going to... We won't be.
No.
I wonder if anyone will take this, because this was empty for like 4 years.
Yeah, it seemed to be empty for a while.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll just stay... We can come back.
Who knows?
When we make our $7.6 million, we'll buy the whole place.
Let's do it. Yeah, the real estates were like, yeah, we'll start bringing people through, so if you can make sure it's clean and stuff, but they didn't. They haven't contacted us about that at all.
Yep, cool.
I'm gonna contact them this week just to like triply confirm that we
just open the door and people come in.
Yeah, that we are like down to leave because we've told them.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, Will's moving back to Sydney.
I'm going back to Sydney.
His work's there, family's there, everyone's there.
Yeah.
So he's doing that, and I bought an apartment down here.
You did?
So that I will pay off my mortgage rather than somebody else's. And yeah, very thankful to be in a position where I can do that, which is lovely. So yeah, basically what we were saying last night. Will be with other people that you have seen in ETTO content before. And we'll be able to make stuff with them because they are probably not too like adept and haven't done much streaming and stuff before to be able to do it by themselves. To do like streaming and stuff. So he'll be there, be able to make stuff with them in person, which is always the easiest, more fun way to make content with people. And now that Ben's joined the fold in the last year or so, I've got him down here still. So, and we'll still be doing things online like we used to over COVID and stuff like that. So nothing's going to slow down. If anything, it's going to ramp up and continue. We mentioned all this on last night's stream, last night, time of recording. But for anyone that listens to this and wasn't able to jump on the stream, that's what's happening. So
bit of a shake-up, but times change.
That's it.
And more content. And like I say to you, it's like I feel like we will make a lot more things together once I'm back.
Potentially, yeah.
Like, because it'll be those planned weekends that I'm here for something and it's like, all right. Film all the fucking things.
Yeah, and it's what happens. Like, I didn't see my Sydney friends much when I lived in Sydney, and I see them more now that I've moved away. Because I go up and they're like, "Josh is back. We need to go see him."
Make the most of this.
Yeah, it'll be something like that. It was kind of like it has been a very busy 9 months that you've lived here as well.
Ridiculous.
It's been crazy. Like we haven't had much of a chance.
No.
Like I had the 2 jobs. Which was very helpful in buying an apartment.
Not a bad idea.
And then like our parents were here for a while as well. You've been traveling back for work reasons and so many other things. So it's been probably not the best period of time that we could have used for making ETTO content.
Not at all.
But
it was fun.
It's fun.
Chill one.
It's going to continue. Nothing will stop.
That's what life is. Whenever you want it to be the perfect, it's not.
It's a good experiment for that period of time anyway. It's been fun.
Yeah, totally.
But so we have like 3 more weeks. So we're hoping to smash out a bunch of recordings. Maybe we can do like 1 or 2 things a night on our primary free nights.
Yeah, totally.
Get some just to get some backlog of us.
Absolutely. Make the should get a 3D scan of this place and then just use it as... By the way, video people that haven't watched this before, there's a big sub in the back there.
There's a big old sub back there.
That exists.
Big subway. Love that thing. It's coming with me.
Yeah, take that thing. Make a display stand for that thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mold your arms.
I was like, because I'm doing one of the first things I want to do to my new apartment, because I've purchased it, I can actually do stuff there. Is a reno of the kitchen. Kitchen's pretty old, so just totally revamping that. I should have a space for that in the kitchen.
Absolutely. It belongs.
It's a kitchen decoration. It's food.
Oh, good
fun.
Good pod. If you want more of us, as Josh said, we stream. Go over to twitch.tv/ettonline. If you're seeing this, you can go to any audio place, type in ETTO's Catch Up. Try ETTO. feel like nothing's going to be called ETTO.
Yeah, maybe not.
That might be enough. Just ETTO.
Find it.
And then if you're listening to this and you want to see it, go to youtube.com/each to their own. I think that's it.
Go watch it.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Joe said, we'll be doing things.
We're still doing things. Yeah. There'll be more things in the next few weeks of us together. More streams and stuff. But yeah, it's coming to a close in a few weeks.
Yeah. It's fast.
There's a bit to do.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But
that's right.
Till the next time, I've been Will.
I've been Josh.
Good night.
Night.